another common thing that happens if you're in mount is a guy will go and he'll hug his hip, hug your hips. So guys, full mount and he'll wrap all the way around, right? And he'll, especially if it's a fight, because he's gonna protect his head, right? Doesn't want to get hit, right? So what we need to do is step up. It doesn't matter what side you want, right? I like this side, so I'm gonna step up. As I step up, my ribs are pinching and clamping his arm tight. I'm hunched over like this. If he's really strong, he's gonna stay on tight. So first thing I need to do is keep this freaking pressure, don't lose his arm. That's rule number one. Keep the pressure, don't lose his arm, right? Then post on his head and try to break the grip. Now look, it's uncomfortable. Now I have his arm isolated. Now I'm gonna grab his wrist, reach back, and go Kimura. Rip his arm off. Okay, this is an easy one. And honestly, it's a pretty high success. I've finished quite a few people like this. It's not like a really hard move to get. You just really have to trap the guy's arm and do it fairly quick, right? So the guy's hanging on for dear life. He doesn't want me to attack his arm. He's staying hidden. I step up, I clamp. I push, grab, and you don't have to get like, you know, a typical Kimura, you want it to like perfect. You want your elbow deep, and you want to be really deep and wrench it. You're kind of going to get like a shallow Kimura with this because of the position. Unless you're really flexible and have long arms, which I'm not. So I'm reaching back, and I'm kind of like shallow grabbing it. Like I'm low on his arm, I'm not up by his elbow. But because of how isolated his arm is, and because of like a dominant position that I have, I'm so tight, it's really gonna take a little bit of pressure to get the finish here. And at the end of the day, you could always just adjust. You could slide down, come here, and readjust your grip, and get lower, bring it behind his back, whatever you wanna do. So, super simple. We're here, guy grabs me, I go to posture up, he hangs on, he's hiding his face. I step up, I clamp really tight. I don't want him to get his arm away, but I gotta break his grip. I don't wanna reach back here yet. Then he's gonna get away. I gotta keep the arm trapped, break it, control. You notice how I didn't give him any space yet. I gotta grab positive control of his wrist first. And I gotta secure it before I get my ribs off of it. I gotta reach. And notice, I went from my ribs and I dragged my stomach and chest across to go for it. I didn't do this, right? Here, I'm staying tight. And I'm not super flexible, and I'm just gonna rip, boom.
Okay. Nice.
You guys have any questions for that?
Sir.
Are you sure? Nobody. I feel like you guys never have questions. And I see
You explained it, because you explain it well. Because you explain it well, bro.
All right, 1, 2, 3.